everyone, Danny here with another episode, well, actually, with the first episode of So Bad Yet So Good. I noticed when I reviewed this game under the Retro Style Games moniker, this got some hate on it. It did. It got a lot of dislikes, and I was blown away because it's also received some of the most views on my channel, as well as some of the most likes. And I think that those thumbs downs were given to me maybe out of misunderstanding. Maybe whomever developed this game thought I was disrespecting this game. Not at all. Not at all. When I say this game is so bad, yet so good, it means it's fun. It's a very fun game, but I would never take this game seriously. This isn't a game I would advertise to people and go, dude, you gotta try this game. No, no, no. This is more of a game I would show people and go, dude, try this out for a little bit. You might have a blast. But again, not all games are like that, and not all players are into those type of games. So maybe I was, I don't know, maybe misunderstood, and that's why. But anyways, let's get to the game. This game is a blast, and I have beaten the game. I'm gonna try Finn because I beat it with Teddy originally. See, as you can see, I've made it all the way to the last mission. And if you check my library, I have a Let Me Spoil the Ending for You episode on this game, because I did beat it on camera, on stream, and posted that. Let's try this out. So one of my main issues with this game is that the shoot is X button on the PlayStation, and then circles jump. And that's not very ergonomic for me. For me, square to shoot and then X to jump, very much more ergonomic. And again, I keep threatening to post the screenshot of how a gamer's hand would normally sit on the controller, but I still haven't done that yet. I'll do it eventually. Now, if you look at the background, check out this parallax scrolling of the clouds. Like, they look really good. Now, would you think I'd really hate this game and mention all the details? Like, look at the color schemes. The orange to purple fade. Yeah, again, what's not ergonomic is the jump being where it's at and the shoot being where it's at. So it does affect its score. That's why this isn't a 10 out of 10. It's hardly close to a 10 out of 10 because of these factors. The factor of lack of control, really. The controls aren't really horrible. It's just, if you can't button map your own controls, it's an automatic down. You're gonna get marked down for that automatically, especially when you make a game like this where it's retro style, right? I mean, you have to empower the gamer. You really do. You have to allow the gamer to button that. If you don't, you really just rob the gamer of the full immersion and the full gaming experience. Another thing I didn't like about this game that marked it down is that you have these various weapons and none of them mean shit. Like all your weapons are literally just as powerful as the base gun. So you have these weapons that use up you know, they use up resources, they use up your ammunition. But the sad thing about that is none of them do more damage than the other ones. You would think that that gun with the chevrons that shoot 3 forward would do a lot more damage than this this 3-way spread gun, but it doesn't. None of the guns do more damage than the others. It's just for visual flavor. That is an issue. That is a problem that this game has. It's a major problem, to be honest. It's literally bad game design is what that is. And I'm not talking bad about the developers at all. It's just, I feel like this could have done with some playtesting, maybe some second opinions, to which a lot of it is lacking. Like, I'd have a lot to say as somebody giving advice on this level, or giving criticism for this level, because there's a lot of stuff wrong with this level here. And I would love to tell the developers about it. See, now, this is the gun I'm talking about with the 3 chevrons. You would think that this gun would do way more damage. Especially looking at it too, it looks like it would penetrate more armor and do a lot of damage, but it doesn't. It does none of that. Another thing that's really difficult about this game that needs work is that it's hard to see the shots coming at you from the enemies. So, when I make these decisions, these ratings on these games, I feel like I'm unfairly thumbs down, even though whomever may have worked really hard on this game, they might feel the same way too, that they, you know, this was judged unfairly. And I get that. I do get that. But also know that your game is not selling millions of copies. This is just an indie game. And I am not a huge YouTube streamer. So this is just an opinion of a guy who works hard for his money and who is just trying to give other folks who work hard for their money, who are into these type of games, just a warning or maybe a suggestion of what to play and what not to play. I'll be real with you. If this were a $5 game, this would be a total buy this game. This game is a blast. And look at the parallax scrolling going on right now. This is sexy looking. The backgrounds look amazing. They're very reminiscent of the, what is it, the Master System by Sega? Like, this could have easily been a Sega Master System game. Easily. So again, that's me addressing the haters, because I've been finding a lot of thumbs downs on some of my videos, and I find it funny because, again, I'm just a tiny YouTube channel, so I must be making some kind of headway. I must be on the path to success, because the amount of haters you have is a sign of success. So go ahead, keep hating on my videos. You're not hurting my feelings, not one bit. All you're doing is just telling me I'm doing something right. I like how this guy is Baby Trucker. And he's got a pacifier. Great. It's great. I like the design to it. It's great. Oh, I missed that last jump. It's a tough pattern. Can I not shoot? Oh, it's this button. Again, I'm used to the square button, so I pushed it to shoot. And here it comes. Roll up on me. Also, where I've been out in the job market trying to get a regular old 9 to 5 like everybody else is doing, because guess what? If I rely on this to make me money, I'd be a damn idiot. I'll be real with you right now about that. Especially with only 44 subscribers. Definitely be foolish endeavor on my behalf. Gotcha! I've also been going to, well, not going to, but I've also been embarking on a journey, I should say. Legal journey, mind you, against the company I used to work for. I was supposed to go to a hearing on Monday, and then before that, on a Friday, like 2 weeks prior, the Friday date got moved to Monday, well, last Monday, so the 26th of this month, June. Before it was on the 16th of June. So evidently my former boss couldn't make it to the court hearing, I guess, because he was taking another one of his many frickin' vacations that he was renowned for. Part of why that company is failing majorly, because the management is never around. But anyways, yeah, I'm in a legal battle with my former employer. I am here. Huh. Hey, Brandon. I'm good. How are you doing? Not sure who you are, but it's good to see ya. But anyway, getting back to my story, yeah, I've been on a legal battle with my last company I'm working on. Not suing them or anything, but yeah, I see that it says Brandon. I don't want to, like, mispronounce your name. Is it Schutz or Schutz? Or am I just completely off? Be honest with me now. Not here trying to butcher people's names. Shoots. Got it. So how you been? You're not somebody I've normally seen, have I? Are you? Like that normally pops up in my streams? I mean, if you are, then I do apologize. I don't recognize the name. That's why I'm that's why I'm asking a lot of the questions, I guess.
I am alright, I am Astros fan, I live in Houston.
Oh, cool! A lot of people that tune in aren't even in America that watch my channel, so I think it's pretty awesome. awesome. I think it's pretty awesome to have an American watching my videos. I'm living in the Seattle area right now. So maybe the time zone isn't too far off, I guess. Whoa! Okay. Okay, gotta jump that. Or duck it. I think I want that guy.
Seattle, you with that.
Oh, I think I have no choice because it's where I've lived for a long time. Not necessarily in the Seattle area, but still Washington State. Not a big fan of it over here, I'll be real with you. There's a lot of BS going on, and a lot of it is because a lot of the bad people from the other states are moving up here and just, I don't know, screwing it up, I guess. Like a lot of Californians are moving up here and bringing their California BS with them, and I'm not a fan of it. Not a fan of it. And I'm not saying all Californians are bad, but I mean, if it quacks like a duck, looks like a duck, must be a duck, right?
The Astros beat Seattle.
No, I didn't, because I'm not a baseball fan. At least not much of one anyways. I think it's an amazing sport though, but yeah, good. Good for them, because I don't like the Mariners at all. I think they've been a really bad team for a long, long time, so the Astros beat them, well, good on them. Maybe somebody up in the management might get their stuff together and figure it out, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the sports teams up here aren't very good. I'm gonna be honest about it. Oh boy. Gotcha.
My grandpa passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that. Was it fairly recently?
My grandpa passed away. Sorry, I was confused.
Damn. Oh, that guy got me. Yeah, it's too bad. What were you confused about, though? I believe that's where I died, was stage 3. Yep. Still trying to get used to this weird button mapping that this game by default makes you have. Really don't like the jump button where it's at and the shoot button where it's at. So if it looks like I do something kind of weird, that's why. I'm trying to acclimate to the off control set. And they don't let you custom button map, so I'm stuck with this. So part of it is a no fault of my own. I'm not gonna waste my time with that guy. And they left. Alright, well, you know, hey, sorry about your grandpa. Don't really have anything else to say about that, but yeah, sorry to hear about your grandpa, and not sure why you came onto my channel to vent about it. Unless you are that two-turtle-tastic dumb fuck that was talking shit on my channel earlier. And wanted to confront me live chat. That's fine too. You got something to say, fucking say it to me. But if that's not you, that's cool too. You don't seem to be that person, but you never know. You never know who pops up in your live streams anymore. I guess I won't be getting that ammo pack up there. So anyways, back to my story, now that dude isn't hanging out and talking anymore. So yeah, I've been embarking in this journey to get my name cleared from my last company so that I can get my unemployment benefits reinstated. So what ended up happening is they denied my unemployment benefits because they said I violated company policy. Well, here's the funny thing about that. Never once did they write me up for anything. And none of that was even in my HR file. The only thing that was in my HR file after I asked them to send it to me was nothing but positive performance reviews. That's it. So for them to, I don't know, defamation of character me the way they did, by saying to somebody at the unemployment office that I have anger management issues, like, that blows my mind, because why in the fuck would somebody in management promote a guy from just regular order picker to warehouse management if they have anger management problems? To me, that's not a me problem. That's a management problem. At least that's what it sounds like to me. So to accuse me of these things, it's really asinine. It's ridiculous. And it's uncalled for, too. To assassinate my character like that makes no sense at all. And I have the documentation of it too, because it is in the packet of evidence the state sent me. So I have it right there in perfect English. The company trying to defame me, trying to assassinate my character. I just find it funny. And so, again, I have to reschedule another hearing because this is what happened. The packet says, call 5 minutes before your scheduled hearing. And if nobody answers after 10 minutes, to call this other number, right? Well, I sat on hold for about a half an hour because the hold message says, please stay on the line while we get somebody to answer your call. I didn't see the part where it said, if nobody answers after 10 minutes, to call this other number. And then I also have this for a question. Why the fuck am I calling 2 different fucking numbers to have my fucking hearing? Like, that makes absolutely no fucking sense at all. Like, it's asinine. So essentially, I followed the system's protocols, except for that last part, and the system fucking failed me. So now I have to reschedule a fucking court hearing. And this was after the person on the phone was just a total fucking cunt to me about the whole situation, too. I was nothing but cordial and civil with her. And for her to fucking talk to me the way she did, too, I didn't find that very pleasant at all. Well, I had a couple people viewing and then a couple bounced out again. Oops. Again, the grenade is the shoot button I'm used to, so kinda not my fault. Whoa! I was hoping to see my buddy Moments in Time hop on. Haven't seen that person in a long time. But then again, I haven't streamed in a long time either. So I feel bad I've let a couple viewers down because of all this personal shit I'm dealing with. I do feel like I have let my viewers down, and it bums me out too. It really does, because I had like a good schedule going, and yeah, because of everything going on, I have let everyone down. And hopefully it's understandable for some folks. I'm sure other folks aren't going to give a flying fuck. But those aren't the kind of folks I give a shit about watching my stuff either. If you're going to be a fucking dick on my channel, then go be a dick somewhere else, because I don't want you here. I really don't. Like Brandon Shoots here, wasn't a dick at all. Was very, very friendly, cordial, and civil. Those are the kind of people I would not mind having watch my stuff. Now granted, yeah, he didn't stay very long, but hey, you know, he had other things to do. Grandparents, or one of his grandparents died. So, I mean, can I hold that against them for not watching? If I could, then that would make me a real jerk. Make me a dick. And I'm not trying to be a dick. I mean, unless you come on my fucking channel and not act like a gentleman, then I'm gonna be a fucking dick to you, but that guy was nothing but civil and cordial, so... And introduced himself. So, again, this person has manners. That is the kind of person I don't mind having on my channel, watching and participating in the chat. Make these jumps happen. Gotcha. Let me get 2 more shots that way. Get the kitty cat. Don't kill my cat, please. Yeah, the cat kind of gets scared sometimes. My goodness. Oh, I jumped in that pit. I didn't quite finish the jump. Well, I don't know what to say. Hopefully people see this video and realize I'm not saying this is a bad game at all. I hope they know that. This is a fun freaking game. Again, what would give this a higher rating would be allowing the player to button map their controls, because as it stands, you only get 2 options. You get this retro, which is C, circle is jump, X is fire. I don't like that at all. The only other option you're given is default. Which, when you go to that, look at what it looks like. Yeah, see, fire is the circle, and then X is the jump. It's like, no, stop. Make square fire, make circle the grenade. But anyways, that's really my only major criticism about this game that I don't like, is that the button controls, let the player map them themselves. Give the player that freedom, because if you don't, it just for some of us who are accustomed to square being shoot and X being jump, or, you know, players that play Castlevania and are used to that being the whip button instead of the shoot, like, come on man, come on man. And then also too, look down at how the hand naturally sets on the controller. Your thumb naturally sets on square and X on the button side, whereas your left hand naturally sets on the right right part of the D-pad and the down part of the D-pad. So yeah, just all you gotta do is just hold a game controller and look down. Now move your hand to the retro controls and see how your fingers sit that way. It's not ergonomic and it's not comfortable. That's why I scored this game the way I did. Other than that, I gave it a good rating. Great music, amazing music. The music, hands down, perfect. The graphics aren't the greatest, but they're not the worst. I happen to enjoy the graphics to this game too. I like them very much. It's very reminiscent of the Master System. Or what was it? In Japan it'd be the SG-1000? Or was it the 3... I can't remember. It's been so long ago since I've seen those units in person, but yeah, it definitely reminds me of, in America it had been the Sega Master System. Very much like the graphics to that. Honestly, with that 3-button layout though, they really should have went for a Mega Drive style gameplay. But I mean, I'm not gonna tell these guys how to make their game. All I do is review them, point out the flaws. If you want to make a DLC that fixes them, please heed my advice. If not, you don't care, whatever. But don't come here and leave comments, when you don't hear the whole story behind why I've rated your game this way. Don't come at me and tell me that I didn't rate it very good when I did a thorough gameplay of this. And even in my initial review, I said this game was so bad it's good. Like, this game isn't the greatest, but it's fun. I had a great time, and the music itself, it's a 10 out of 10. The music just by itself, 10 out of 10. Graphics, 8 out of 10. It's just, the controls really pull it all down. It brings everything down to a 6 or a 7. So, I'm not going to apologize for that. If anything, watch the full review. Listen to all of my input. Yeah, you might cringe at some of it because, yeah, I am bitching and moaning here and there. I am pissing and moaning and complaining. But, hopefully you take what I say, and in the next game like this, you take that advice and evolve your game into something even better, because this game has potential, great potential. Again, this is a fun freaking game. I absolutely am glad I purchased this game. I think I bought it for like $6, but it could be better. This could be easily a $15 game with the right tweaks, adjustments, and changes. Well, with that said, if you liked the video, please leave a like. If you didn't like the video, leave a comment down below and explain to me what about the video you didn't like. Don't just leave a thumbs down. Tell me what you didn't like about the video. All the input helps me create a better channel. So if you do like anything about it, let me know what I did right. If you didn't like it, let me know what I did wrong, what I did to upset the viewership. All I'm doing is trying to make a better YouTube channel, a better review channel, and make it all smooth. With that said, if you like this type of content, please consider subscribing. I regularly review indie games in the retro style fashion, as well as play retro games. So if that's your cup of tea, please consider subscribing. I'd love to earn your viewership. With that all said, have a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where in the world you are. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Danny out. Wow, all 8 of